When you and your person are finally ready to communicate, you will come to understand the depth of their feelings for you, feelings that have existed for far longer than you may have realized. They have felt the intensity of your connection long before you did, sensing the unexplainable pull toward you that they could not ignore. Yet, despite their awareness of this bond, they hesitated, holding themselves back out of fear of vulnerability and rejection. They were afraid of exposing the depth of their emotions, worried that if they let you see how deeply they felt, you might not reciprocate in the same way. This fear kept them silent, trapped in their own thoughts, unable to take action even when their heart urged them forward. On the other hand, you have always been bold and direct in your approach. You knew how to bring them out of their comfort zone, how to challenge them in a way no one else ever has. Your energy was something they couldn't ignore. It awakened something inside of them, something that both excited and terrified them at the same time. They were drawn to your confidence, your fearless nature, and the way you made them feel alive. You pushed them to see beyond their own self-imposed limitations, to step into a space of raw emotion that they weren't sure they were ready to face. And yet, deep down, they craved it. They wanted to be near you, to feel the warmth of your presence, to experience the kind of connection that only you could offer. You are everything they have ever wanted, even if they haven't always been able to admit it to themselves. No matter how much they tried to suppress their feelings, the truth remained: they want you, and now, they are determined to come after you. They are no longer willing to let fear dictate their actions. They are receiving constant signs that lead them back to you, reminders of your presence, moments that make them think of you, and an overwhelming feeling that they can no longer ignore. The universe seems to be guiding them toward you, pushing them to finally speak their truth, to express the emotions they have kept hidden for so long. Their thoughts about you are filled with passion and longing, and they yearn for you to understand what they have been feeling all this time. They might not be speaking to you directly, but they are sending you subtle hints, especially energetically. If you pay close attention, you may notice the synchronicities, the dreams, the intuitive nudges, the songs that remind you of them, or the sudden waves of emotion that seem to come out of nowhere. These are all signs of their presence, signs that their energy is reaching out to yours, trying to bridge the gap between you. Your person longs to connect with you, not just physically, but on a soul-deep level. They seek emotional and sensual healing, and whether you realize it or not, you want this too. There is something about their energy that soothes you, that makes you feel safe and understood in ways that are difficult to explain. No matter how much time has passed, no matter the distance or the silence, the connection between you remains strong. It is undeniable, unbreakable, and it continues to pull you both toward each other. Perhaps this journey has been one of lessons and growth. They needed to overcome their fears, to understand their own heart before they could fully embrace the love they have for you. And you, in turn, have learned patience, resilience, and the power of standing in your truth. Now, as they prepare to step forward, to finally reveal what has been in their heart all along, the question remains: are you ready to receive them? The love between you is not ordinary. It is rare, profound, and deeply transformative. It has the power to heal old wounds, to bring clarity to confusion, and to ignite a passion that has been simmering beneath the surface for far too long. Your souls recognize each other, and no matter how much either of you has tried to fight it, the truth remains: you are meant to find your way back to each other. So now, as they gather the courage to take that step, to reach out and express what has been buried in their heart, be open. Be ready to listen, to feel, and to embrace what has always been yours. Because in the end, love always finds a way, and this love, the one that has withstood the test of time, is ready to come home. I am becoming a better and more independent person because of you. Your nurturing energy has impacted me in ways I never imagined, shaping me into someone stronger, more self-aware, and capable of growth. I have reflected deeply on the ways you have supported me, and I cannot express enough how grateful I am for you. Even though I may not always vocalize my appreciation or show it in the ways you expect, please know that in my heart, I truly am thankful. Your kindness, patience, and understanding have left an imprint on me, and I recognize all that you do. I see how much you give to me, and I want to reciprocate that. I want you to know that your efforts do not go unnoticed, even when it seems like I am distant or preoccupied. I have been working on myself, addressing the areas in which I have fallen short. I am learning to correct my past behaviors, to be more present, more thoughtful, and more in tune with the needs of those around me. I know I have made mistakes, and I acknowledge that I have hurt others unintentionally. Recognizing my shortcomings has been a painful but necessary process. However, I am actively taking steps to change, to grow, and to become someone who can love and give as deeply as you do. There is a lot going on in my mind and in my life right now. I need you to understand that sometimes my struggles are internal, and they are not always a reflection of my feelings toward you. It is easy to misinterpret my silence, my need for space, or my moments of withdrawal as a lack of care, but that is far from the truth. I am processing so much, and sometimes I just need time to navigate my emotions without feeling pressured to explain everything. I ask for your patience as I work through my thoughts and emotions. Please understand that when I pull away, it is not because I don't care or because I am trying to push you away. I never mean to be rude or dismissive, and I hope you can see that. I ask that you try to put yourself in my shoes for just a moment. Imagine feeling overwhelmed by your own thoughts and emotions, struggling to make sense of everything, while also trying to be the person others expect you to be. It's not an easy place to be in, and I am doing my best to find balance. I also ask that you do not rush me in this process. Growth takes time, and forcing it will only disrupt its natural flow. I am learning to be patient with myself, and I ask that you extend that same patience to me. I do not want to make promises I cannot keep, nor do I want to act out of obligation rather than genuine change. Trust that I am working toward becoming better, but allow me the time and space to do so at my own pace. Every night, as I lay in bed, my thoughts drift to you. You are on my mind in the quiet moments before sleep, and you remain there when I wake up in the morning. No matter how much I try to focus on other things, you are always present in my thoughts. It is both a comfort and a challenge. At times, I find myself so consumed by thoughts of you that I have to actively distract myself just to regain a sense of balance. I do not want to become obsessive or allow my emotions to cloud my judgment, so I fill my days with distractions, work, hobbies, conversations, anything to keep my mind from overanalyzing. But even in those distractions, you are there, lingering in the background of my thoughts. This journey of self-improvement is not just about me, it is about us. I want to be the best version of myself for you, for me, and for the people who care about me. I do not take what we have lightly, and I am willing to do the necessary work to ensure that I grow into the person I am meant to be. I am striving to become someone who can love fully, communicate openly, and show appreciation in ways that are meaningful. Please give me the time I need to clear my head and regain my sense of self. I do not want to lose myself in the process of loving you, nor do I want to become dependent on you for my happiness. I want to stand in my own power, to feel whole within myself, and to be able to give to you from a place of strength rather than insecurity. That is why I ask for patience, for understanding, and for trust. Know that this is not easy for me, but I am trying. I am working every day to heal, to grow, and to become someone better, not just for you, but for myself. I want to be someone who is capable of loving without fear, of expressing gratitude without hesitation, and of standing strong in the face of challenges. You have given me so much, and I want to give back in a way that is meaningful and lasting. So please, be patient with me. Trust that I am doing the best I can. Know that my heart is in the right place, even when my actions don't always reflect it. And above all, understand that I care for you deeply, even in the moments when I struggle to show it. With time, I believe I will find the clarity and strength I need, and when I do, I hope you will still be here, ready to receive the love and appreciation I have been working so hard to express. I sincerely apologize for ever comparing you to others because, in reality, no one can ever compare to you. Your love, kindness, and care for me have always been unmatched, and I deeply regret any words or actions that may have made you feel otherwise. Please understand that it was never my intention to hurt you or make you feel unappreciated. If I have caused you pain, I want you to know that it was never out of malice, but rather out of my own fear and insecurities, which I failed to handle properly. Lately, I have been feeling incredibly burdened by the thought that I rejected your love simply because I was afraid of being judged by others. Looking back, I realize how foolish and unfair that was to you. I let my fear and anxiety dictate my actions instead of embracing the love and care you so selflessly offered me. These days, my mind is filled with endless thoughts of you, and I find myself constantly reflecting on everything we shared, all the beautiful moments we had, and the way you always made me feel safe and loved. The truth is, I have gone through the same emotional turmoil and mental exhaustion that you must have felt. However, I chose to keep everything bottled up inside, not because I did not trust you, but because I was afraid of appearing emotionally weak. I feared that if I showed my pain, others would perceive me as fragile or incapable of handling my own emotions. But suppressing my feelings has only made things worse. The pain of being away from you, of not being able to talk to you, has been unbearable. Every day, I carry the weight of my mistakes and regret the choices that pushed you away. It truly hurts not being in contact with you, not hearing your voice, not sharing my thoughts with you, and not having you as the source of comfort you have always been for me is something I struggle with daily. I miss you more than words can express, and I can only imagine how much hurt and disappointment you must have felt because of my actions. My biggest fear now is that you no longer have faith in me, in my words, and in the promises I once made to you. I worry that I have lost your trust, that the love and connection we shared have been overshadowed by the pain I have caused. And that thought alone breaks me even further. I do not want this to be the end of what we had. More than anything, I want to make things right between us. I want to win your trust back, to prove to you that I am not the person my actions might have painted me to be. I want to bring back the happiness and the beautiful smiles that I know I took away from you. The way I blocked you, ignored you, and pushed you away was unfair and hurtful, and I deeply regret every moment of it. If I could turn back time, I would choose to face my fears differently. I would choose to stand by you and embrace the love you so willingly gave me instead of running away from it. I am not perfect, and I have made mistakes, but I am willing to do whatever it takes to make amends. I do not expect forgiveness to come easily, nor do I expect you to forget the pain I have caused overnight. But I do hope that, in time, you can find it in your heart to give me another chance. I want to show you through my actions, not just words, that I am sincere in my regret and my desire to make things right. I am ready to be open and vulnerable, to let go of my fears, and to be the person you deserve. I hope you can see that my words come from the deepest part of my heart. I am truly sorry for everything I did that caused you pain. If you ever find it within you to talk to me again, to allow me the chance to make amends, I will cherish that opportunity more than anything. You mean more to me than I ever let on, and I do not want to lose you because of my past mistakes. I am willing to do whatever it takes to fix what I broke because you and our connection are worth it. No matter what happens, please know that I will always hold you in the highest regard. I will always be grateful for the love, kindness, and patience you showed me. Even if things do not go back to the way they once were, I want you to know that I truly respect and appreciate you. I only hope that one day, you can find it in your heart to forgive me and maybe, just maybe, allow me back into your life.